Hi, and thank you for joining me on Delicious by Debbie. I'm getting ready to fix our supper for tonight, and I'm fixing something. It's like an Alfredo. The sauce will be an Alfredo sauce, but instead of putting chicken in it, I'm going to put this roasted garlic chicken smoked sausage. And so we're going to go ahead and get started with that. I have put a little olive oil into my frying pan here. I'm using my iron skillet. I have water cooking to cook the penne. This is what I have, and this one is a whole grain, so it's a darker, but that's what I'm using tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and get this sausage here cut up so I can put it in the frying pan and get it ready. I want it to brown just a little bit in the frying pan. So I'm going to cut this into little rounds. Get my frying pan on here. We love this garlic chicken sausage. Being it's chicken, it's very low in fat, but the roasted garlic one is just so delicious. So I decided to use that in here instead of chicken tonight. And we love anything that's smoked, and this sausage is also smoked. So, got my water going for my penne. So as soon as that comes to a boil, I'll put it in there and cook it for about 8 minutes. Okay, I've got that all cut up. As soon as this gets hot, we'll get it into this I just put a little bit of olive oil on it just so it wouldn't stick, because I wasn't sure how much grease there would be in this, since it is a chicken-based sausage. And that's warming up. Okay, I think I'll go ahead and get these into the frying pan and get them starting to brown a little bit. That sure smells good. This is fully cooked sausage, so I really just want it to brown a little bit. Okay, I'm going to move this a little bit closer so you'll be able to see when I start adding all the ingredients. The water's still not boiling maybe should have put it on a bigger burner. That should make it go a little bit faster. All right, this sausage has cooked enough that it's used up all of the juice that formed when I first put it in the pan. So it is ready, and I have my penne cooking. A cup of it. I have have that cooking. I have a timer set for that because I want it to boil for 10 minutes. 9 would be al dente, but I want it just done. So I'm going to do it for 10 minutes. All right, to this sausage, we're going to add 2 cups of, I have used whole cream before, but this time I'm using half and half. So I want 2 cups of that put in there. We're just going to let that simmer for a little while before we add the cheeses. To that, I'm going to add some pepper. Did not measure. And some salt. Again, I did not measure. And it already has garlic in the sausage, so I'm just going to put some minced dried onions in it also, just a little bit. And just a bit of my, just a couple pinches of my Herbs de Provence. All right. Yeah, that smells good. And we'll get this all mixed in here. Let this cook slowly for a little bit till it thickens, and then we'll put the cheeses in it. By then the macaroni should be done and we can put it all together. With this, I have some potato salad that we're going to try to eat up tonight, and some vegetable. I haven't decided if I'm going to do green beans that we canned or corn from our freezer. Probably the green beans because we had corn another night. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. Let that simmer. This is cooking good. I'm going to add the cheese to this now. This has had a chance to cook and thicken just a little bit. So I'm going to add a half of a cup of Parmesan cheese. I get it in these containers and it's already shredded, fresh shredded. So we're going to put a half a cup of that in. And then I'm going to put a whole cup of mozzarella. And no, I did not shred my own. I bought it already shredded. So this is going to be a quick dish for our supper tonight, and that's going to thicken up nicely now with those cheeses in there. So we'll let that melt, and our macaroni is almost done. Penne, actually. Oh, that's getting nice and thick. With that mozzarella, it's going to get kind of stringy. It is time to add the penne, and I have drained it. Still very hot. Oops. So we'll give that a stir, and this dish is ready. That didn't take very long at all. I think you'll really enjoy it. If it gets a little too thick, just put a little more half and half in it. I tasted it to make sure that there was enough cheese and salt and pepper and everything in it. And there's plenty of cheese in it with that Parmesan and mozzarella, and it tastes delicious. I'm gonna let that sit there for just a little bit before we eat it, but that's looking wonderful. All right, here is the completed dish of sausage penne, Alfredo sauce on it. And I'm going to put some on my plate and give it a test. And that is what I'm having for dinner tonight. All right, let me try it. Like I say, I already tried the sauce and it's delicious. That is very, very good. That is delicious. Nice cheese flavor. And the sausage has added a flavor. It cooked enough in it that it's added a flavor to it also. Thank you for watching. Hope you'll try it sometime. I'll be posting the recipe.